I'm Marci Barron, and this is Mondays with Marci. I'm your homeward bound guide to everything 5D living. I can't wait to share with you tips and tools to guide your personal transformation so that you can live a life that thrills you. Hello, and welcome to this week's Mondays with Marci. I am Marci Barron, your host, and this week we are talking about abundance. So, what is abundance? How do we define it? And how do we attract it into our lives? So, first, abundance comes from the word in Latin abundantia. I think I'm saying abundantia. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But what it basically means is plenty or a very large quantity of something. And it is the innate nature of life, of the universe, to grow and become more. That is just the truth. You look into trees and plants and animals, and in life, we're producing more. And new things are constantly being invented. It's always the large quantity of something. But what I want to say is this bountifulness on this cosmic level, new stars are being created, new universe. The universe itself is always expanding and growing. And in this plenitude, you can tap into this frequency, into this energy if you let it. So typically, we define abundance as money, but there is so much more. There's so many more sources of energy that you can tap into the abundance of if you choose to. All right. So there's always constant growth. There's always expansion. There's no limit to this expansion. The universe is constantly creating more. It's a flow. And we are living in a world where plenty of everything is a fact. It just depends if you are tuning into this flow of abundance or you tune and focus into what's not here, right? So there's plenty of money, wealth, and possessions, but there's also plenty of love and friendship and knowledge and health and nature and all of the things that, quote, money can't buy, right? So when we are abundant, it manifests as plenty of love. It manifests as an abundance and plenty of friendships. It can show up as opportunities and fun, pleasure. It can show up as food, or it can be good deeds. You can have an abundance of energy. There is a plethora or an abundance of trees and grass and ocean, right? So there's an abundance of everything. It just depends on what you want to look at and tune into. So you can create for yourself abundance of time. Many people feel short on time, but there really is an abundance of time, and you can tap into that. There is an abundance of everything on this planet. And you might not have access to this right now because you might be limiting from it. You might be alienating yourself from it. You might be preventing yourself from stepping into the flow. But there is always fullness. There's always plenitude and prosperity and bounty in this world. So there's a big thing about manifestation now. Like that's like the buzzword. But the truth is, manifestation is just an energy of tapping into and being a match for what is already here. It's like a radio, right? If a radio waves are always in the air, in the ether, you can't see them. You have to tune the dial into the station, so to speak, to receive the music, if you will, the words, the frequency of that radio station. So, how do you attract? How do you manifest? It's just fine tuning your frequency into a higher, finer place so that you can step into that flow. So, what does that mean? You have to develop an abundance consciousness. So, if you, let's say, don't see money showing up in your life or love in your life or things that you quote want, you need to focus on what is already here. What is already manifesting in some area of your life? Where do you feel, see, and enjoy the feeling of abundance? So, if you can go outside and you look at a tree and you're like, wow, there's an abundance of leaves here. Wow, there is an abundance of birds here. There is an abundance of grass blades. And if you can do this for a few minutes every day and focusing on what's already here, the abundance of it, it's going to raise your consciousness into abundance consciousness. You're becoming aware of the existence of plenty, of overflow, of all that is in abundance of everything. And when you make the choice to feel it in your life and to connect with it, it's going to amplify you and your frequency and your energetic signature. So what happens is this awareness, this abundance consciousness opens your mind to see all of the opulence, the wealth, the plenitude, the overflow of everything around you. And then you're able to then step in the flow and recognize the opportunities and attract them to you. Right? So it's literally tuning into that radio station so that you could get the signal. Right? So your vision of abundance might just be money. And I want to impart upon you that there's so much more abundance that's here. There is plenty of everything in the universe, and every single person is a part of it, no matter where you live, no matter what you think your situation and circumstances are. So you can tune into the prosperity, the plenty, the richness by focusing on what's plenty, what's rich, what's prosperous already. And when you step into that flow of prosperity, when you notice and appreciate the abundance in the world, you can then even step it up with visualizing, with affirmations, and really then honing in on the flow of that with conscious creation, which is the power of your mind, the power of visualization, the power of affirmations, and then bringing to you everything in overflow. in everything that you've ever wished, in everything that you've ever desired. And it can be in all places and spaces, right? So let's say you want to bring more love into your life, into, let's say, up with a partner that you want to attract. Where can you focus on the love that's in your life? Really amplify the self-love. Really amplify the love in your family and friends and the love that's already here. You can then say affirmations like, love is here and I expand it in all areas of my life. Love is here for me. My heart is open to meet a significant other. You're focusing on what's here, the abundance of it, and you're amplifying it. So let's do a little visualization. All right. So if you can, I want you to close your eyes and we're going to get in the flow of money because I feel like that is something that everybody desires. All right. So let's set that intention to get in the flow of money. So just see yourself standing on a river bank. And you're standing on this riverbank and the water is flowing quickly. It's beautiful blue crystal water. You see the sun reflecting on the current. And you call in your angels, your guides, and you step into this water, this flowing river, and go out into the river up to your waist. And I want you to face upstream. It's so easy to stand here. You're grounded, you're safe, you're supported. The flow is perfect. You're not getting knocked over. It's not overwhelming. You look around in your mind's eye and you see an abundance of trees and leaves. You see an abundance of sunlight. You see an abundance of rocks. Maybe you're able to tune into the elementals, such as fairy energy. You see dragonflies and frogs. There's an abundance of fish swimming. It's a beautiful day, and you feel the sun on your face, an abundance of light. Take a breath and let it out. And now as you, in your mind's eye, you open your eyes, you see an abundance of money flowing down the river. You don't have to move to get it. You see it coming. Get excited. You have no idea where it came from, but you know that the universe is abundant and you can receive that money. Let it come in easily and effortlessly. Open your heart and give gratitude that the money is here. And I want you to open your arms, receive the money, and feel gratitude for this windfall, this prosperity. And as you receive the money and give gratitude, you turn around and you maybe put some in your pocket, but most of it you let go. You send down the river in the form of knowing that you can enjoy the money by putting it out there in the current, see, right? Currency, current, in the current, that it goes to all the people and places for services and goods and experiences that you desire. So maybe you're paying off debt, maybe you're investing, maybe you're going on vacation, maybe you're buying something you've always wanted. Let it go, blessing it as it goes. Relaxing in your body, knowing that more is coming, because as you turn around and see in your mind's eye that you look upstream, another big pile of money comes. Here it is. It's flowing to you easily and effortlessly. Breathe and receive. You don't have to move. You don't have to push or anything that is limiting or preventing you from getting it. So just receive it. Bring it into your arms. Open your heart. And receive this money. Feel gratitude, appreciation. Maybe put some of it in your pocket, some of this money in your pocket. And then you're going to turn downstream and you're going to let the rest go. Focus on where you want to send your money to. Goods, services, experiences. All the things that you want to send the flow, send in the current. And as you release it, you know there is always abundance. It is always in flow. And all you need to do is trust and come to understand that you need to be open to the constant flow of energy. And as you take this into your heart, turn again upstream. See another big pile of money flowing down the river, receiving this beautiful flow of abundance. It's coming easy and effortlessly. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to reach or grasp. It flows to you. Feel the joy. See it, feel it, sense it, acknowledge it coming into your life. Open your arms and receive this currency in the current, in the flow. You could put some in your pocket and then go ahead and turn back downstream, sending the money out to all the goods, services, experiences, all the things that you want to spend your money on. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And put your hands on your heart and just give gratitude for this flow. This flow, this frequency. It's like the radio station. You can tune in anytime you want and step into the flow. And now you're going to say thank you to the river, knowing you will be back. Go ahead and walk out of the river. And as you walk up the bank of the river, you notice there's an outcrop of rocks and a beautiful waterfall streams down the rocks in the form of a shower. And you step into this shower of water. And as the sunlight pools through this light, a beautiful waterfall pours through the crown of your head, your hair, your face, your brain, the back of your head, letting go of any lack consciousness, filling you with, I am abundant in all ways. I easily and effortlessly step into the flow whenever I want. Feel this light pour over your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your forearms, your hands, your fingertips. Feel it wash this abundance through your throat, the back of your neck, through your heart, your upper back, into your solar plexus, middle back, all the way through the lower abdomen, middle, lower back, filling you with this abundance. Into the hips, thighs, knees, calves, shins, out through the feet, down into the rock that you're standing on, through the crust, mantle, core of the earth, anchoring you firmly into the earth, feeling relaxed and at peace, calm and at ease, abundant in body, mind, and spirit. Take a breath and let it out. And when you're ready, open your eyes and just give gratitude and appreciation for the abundance that's around you. What can you see, hear, smell, maybe taste that's abundant right now? There's so much. It's always here. Once you tap into that, you can always generate more appreciation and gratitude for the flow. They say abundance is a fun dance. So go dance with the abundance today. Thank you for listening. And if you think anyone would appreciate or needs this podcast, I appreciate if you send it to them. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye. That's it for this week's episode of Mondays with Marci. Be sure to subscribe to my newsletter at marcibaronclears.com. I also would love for you to follow me on your favorite podcasting app so that you don't miss a single episode. I'm Marci Baron, and thanks for listening. I am so grateful you are here.